Now, Lord Farquaad comes out and the village was angry. 2 villagers jumped on Lord Farquaad. Summer did minimal damage. Dolly, I don't know, but she Emma up. Damn, Lord Farquaad, you should have came with security. Security. Child, Natalie can't fight worth shit. If you had to put your life on the line and had Natalie to fight somebody for you, you're gone. Plan arrangements ASAP.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Lex 2 Real, and we're back up in this thing with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Baddies Midwest reunion part 1. Everybody knows that when Baddies does their reunions, the first episode really is not giving that much, but I will say that this episode gave more than what it has in the past. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this mess. Now, they spent 4 minutes and 33 seconds recapping the season when they could have just spent that showing us some fights. We done seen this season. I didn't forget. Did y'all forget? I ain't forget shit. But I'm gonna let you slide, Zeus. I'm gonna let you slide, okay? Now, the girls is getting out the car. And I'm not gonna get into the outfits. Y'all know I don't do the outfits, okay? I do the drama. But when I see Yoshi, I said, who the hell is that? I said, they done gave the audience member rides? I forgot who that was. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I said, who the hell is this? And I was like, oh shit, that's Yoshi. That's the fly on the wall. That's the one who lasted 2 episodes. And Summer flung her like a kite. You got slung by Summer. So we see Dolly, Lex, and Summer. They're back together. Rolly comes in with her little dog. I don't know how many baddies think they're going to be coming on here with their little puppy chows, but I did not come to see dogs be in danger. I came to see you bitches get into paint. What I liked was that Rolly apologized for the situation that happened during the Baddies Africa auditions, the situation that happened between her and Summer. Okay? And Summer apologized as well. I really liked that because I didn't want them to beef. I could tell that Rolly didn't want to get into it with Summer. Summer was doing the absolute most, okay? I know I said I was gonna do that, but y'all, life be lifing. Ivori, Pretty P, and Jasmine Renee are in the room, and Pretty P stuttering Stanley, okay? She said, I'm stuck like a Thanksgiving turkey.
I'm over here like a stuffed turkey.
I said, get it out. Get it out, baby. We get to Anna, Tasiki, Scotty, and Biggie. And Scotty brings up the situation with Rolly where, you know, she felt bad for Slim. That's when Biggie was like, well, why didn't you say it whenever the shit was happening? Clock it. And Scotty was like, well, I didn't see everything that was going on in the house. I only saw, you know, what was happening with Rolly, and that's my friend, and I'm going to stick beside my friend. And I'm just like, baby, if you see something, say something. If not, then you're a part of the problem. Now, Anna talking, and girl, the grills is cute, but you sound like you got 3 Nike socks in your mouth. I can't understand nothing you're saying. You have a mouth guard on, baby. I don't know what the hell you saying. You should have took them hoes out if you was going to be speaking more than a sentence at a time. We get to Jayla, DTB, Tinkerbella, and Stewie. And Jayla and Tinkerbella have some issues that stem from a damn turkey giveaway. I don't know. But they're talking, and one thing that got me, I'm not gonna lie, they both was eating each other up. Okay, let's keep it 100. They both was eating each other up. But when Tinka said that's supposed to be your day one, yeah. And she was supposed to fight with you, yeah. And Jayla said, oh, kind of like how you and Meatball came in here. Tinka was like, well, that's a bitch I grew up with. That's a difference. You didn't grow up with her. Jayla said, that's even worse. And look how y'all fell out. Oh! I said, oh! But don't get it twisted. Tinka was eating right back, okay? She was like, Jayla, you be fake around certain peoples. Now, we done heard this plenty of times that Jayla be fake around certain peoples. Jayla starts crying. And it's like, I got tears in my eyes. But what Tinka said killed me. Said, and bitch, I been had tears in my eyes. You could have been called me. We could have been talked this out. I said, they eating each other up. Jasmine Renee says that she's here for her lick back with Summer. And she says that, you know, if it was really that bad, she know where Summer lived, blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, I don't want to hear none of this. When the time comes, you better get in that paint. Okay? I don't wanna see you get flipped on your ass again, because remember, someone put you on your ass the last time, okay? I'm not gonna say she whooped it, but she put you on it. Oh, okay. Now this is what took me out. Summer says that Rolly's dog is gonna whoop Capri's ass. Now y'all know Capri is Scotty's dog. Girl, don't bring the dogs into it. Don't bring the dogs into it, okay? Now, Lord Farquaad comes out, and the village was angry. 2 villagers jumped on Lord Farquaad. 2 villagers jumped on Lord Farquaad. Summer did minimal damage. Dolly, I don't know, but she Emma up. Had Emma leaking like a broke faucet, and she had a little knot. Damn, Lord Farquaad, you should have came with security. Security. So we get to Santana and Janisha. They need to go ahead and let Santana just be a permanent co-host of the reunions, because he gives us everything. For me, he clocks it. All the past hosts besides Jocelyn, they didn't know what they was getting into, but he will address the mess, okay? Santana lets us know that there will be no rules. Size don't matter. You got beef, line it up. I love me some saucy Santana, but this outfit I do not like. He looks like the Grim Reaper. Oh my God. If Saucy was coming to me and be like, your time is up. Like, now, here come Natalie looking like Ronnie from Players Club with her potato sacks out. I said, bruh, they sitting pretty though, but girl, them yiddies need some sun, Nat. But they was sitting pretty. Now, the reason why, Natalie, look, I'm thinking about Players Club. She came to see what was up with Mel. Mel felt like she should not be there because she has an issue with the whole cast at this point. First, it was just Ivori, but now it's the whole damn cast. When she named off Tasiki, I said, ooh, Ivori and Tasiki? Tinker can't do nothing. She did say Tinker pregnant. Then she said big legs. Ooh. Girl, I'd be leaving too. Cause the check can't be big enough. And she did tell Ivori they didn't pay me enough to fight you. So the talk with Natalie got nowhere, Mel and Natalie. So when Mel is leaving, Ivori's at the bottom of the steps and she feels set up, because it does give a little set up-ish, okay? Because why this hoe out here, I'm trying to leave. They didn't fight, okay? Now, what got me was, I be knew about this, but Ivori said, bitch, you drunk my piss. I knew Ivori threw piss on Mel before. That's crazy. That's crazy. Natalie's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Mel said, yeah, because I'm not gonna let it happen. I said, I know that's right. She got the hell up out of there though. Now, Natalie performs the Baddies, Post For Me, Slick Them, No Licks, No Tummy, whatever the hell that hoe be saying, okay? They didn't have the budget for a real artist, so they brought Natalie on there. I know she got another check for that. Child, I ain't mad at her. But damn, Zeus, I done heard this song and the other song, Everybody Whooping Everybody, this whole season. Now, Bobby Lights looks good. I'm not gonna lie, he looks good. And I'm gonna stand 10 toes when I say Janisha is the baddest. Janisha is bad. Now, when Saucy come out, I said, who put that oil on his arm? They could have rubbed it all the way in. That boy is greased like Granny's chicken. Saucy says this season his favorite was Summer and his least favorite was Tinka. Now, Natalie comes out and she's like, I want to have a ball. I want to have a ball.
I want to have a ball.
So now they bring out Scotty with the body. And when Janisha says, welcome out Scotty with the body,
Scotty with the body.
her voice went over a little speed bump because you could tell she do not like that girl. She can't stand the likes of Scotty with the body. They bring out Tasiki. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Now, when they asked Saucy who his least favorite was, the audience members was like, Tasiki, they're messy. This audience right here is messy. And you know what? I kind of like this because I like that the audience is like participating. I hate when they be dry and boring. DTB comes out and hugs Natalie and slaps Natalie. I heard a little slap, but the slap wasn't hard enough for me. I needed for you to slap hard. I needed for you to bring your arm all the way back. All the way back. And I needed you to waka. But it's okay. I mean, you came out there dressed like a WWE member. You came out there dressed like Rey Mysterio, Diamond the Mysterio, okay? And you didn't do what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to come off the top ropes and land on the Crimson Chin. Okay? This is for all the times that we've been annoyed with Natalie. She don't never get in the paint because she's Queen Bee, but she always there stirring up the pot. I wanted you to do this for everybody that has been annoyed at one time during any baddies. I needed you to do that for us. You did a little bit, Diamond, okay? You did a little bit, girl. I ain't gonna cut you short. You did a little bit, but I needed you to come a little harder. A little harder. Natalie and Diamond get to fighting. If that's what you even want to call it, child, Natalie can't fight worth shit. If you had to put your life on the line and had Natalie to fight somebody for you, you're gone. Plan arrangements ASAP. But Jayla comes down and is like, are y'all stupid? Like, girl, why are you defending her? She was about to send your ass home during the season. You remember that? She said you wasn't doing enough. I would have stood back there and did nothing. I don't do enough. I'm not doing enough. But it's okay. It's okay. You wanna cape for your friend, you wanna save your friend, okay? Now, DTB is giving legs and hips and body. I said, dang, girl, you sparkly and thick. You thick. Now, Natalie tells her, you're fired. Natalie, we already seen that she's going to Baddies Africa. Girl, you ain't got no authority. Now, Natalie tells DTB to go back to the strip club. I'm pretty sure she would make bank. She would go back and make even more than what she did just because of the fact that she added baddies under her belt. Okay. Natalie's throwing a fit. She's upset that she got pimp slapped by the likes of Diamond the Mysterio. She starts throwing a fit, telling all the girls, like, fuck with me if you want to. I'll fire everybody and have new bitches in the morning. No, you won't. No, you won't. You can't even fire nobody. How you gonna have new bitches in the morning? You can't even fire nobody. Now, Natalie comes back on stage and Rolly comes out. The audience is ghetto. I live for it. I'm not gonna lie. I live for it. Rolly asked Scotty why she took her shoes off, and Scotty's like, because Diamond just came out here and slapped Natalie, I want to be, ready. So I'm ready for anything. Jayla addresses her issue with Rolly and the things that happened with Tommy coming, whatever. They end up hugging it out, so I'm guessing that's okay, but they was just beefing the other day on Instagram. So, Now, that's when Scotty and Rolly start talking about the post that Scotty posted when she said she felt bad for Slim, and she starts to her supporters, and Rolly's like, bitch, I'm your friend. Y'all know how I feel about Rolly. I felt like she was bullying Slim. That's just me. Y'all said that she signed up for that, but, that was just giving very disrespectful. That was beyond disrespectful, the way they was doing that girl. Now, Biggie comes out, and while Biggie's out there, Rolly's back there with these crocodile tears and she's crying, she's upset, and then she starts talking about how Tasiki is the first girl that came to the house. She cooked her some dinner, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we getting off track here. I don't care about that. We need to address the situation that we was just talking about. Not dinner at Rolly's. That's when Scotty feels some type of way and it's like, Rolly, I have your address. I've sent you things. And Rolly's like, Scotty, you're nobody to have my address. I'm not scared of you. What you gonna do? Drop Capri off at my house? Like, and that's when Jayla was like, she calling you pussy, Scotty. She calling you pussy. I said, yeah, she is. But Scotty's not on that right now. Scotty loves Rolly. Scotty is willing to do whatever to mend that relationship with Rolly because obviously their relationship means something to both of them. Now, Anna's doing the most when they mention Summer. She's taking off her shoes. She's doing some type of wannabe sexy dance. Like, Anna, please sit down. Tinka comes out and reveals that she's 4 months pregnant with a girl. So she will not be fighting this reunion. But what got me is that Saucy said, Tinka's pregnant. She's off limits. Nobody can touch her. The audience said, boo.
But nobody cannot touch Tinka. She's pregnant. She's pregnant.
I said, ooh. Oh, my God. Call the police. Cause what y'all mean, boo? The girl pregnant. She can't fight. Oh, bad. What made me laugh is that Saucy was like, well, who the daddy? And he went over there to the audience and they was like, well, who the baby daddy? And I seen that one of the audience members said, is you the baby daddy? When the episode ends, Diamond, the Body, and Rolly are lining it up. Can't wait to see that next week. Y'all, let me know what y'all thought about this first episode of Baddies Reunion. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl Lex Too Real. And we about this thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!